The Wolf of Wall Street wasn't one of the best movies of 2013. It was nothing short of a cultural event, breeding parodies, internet memes, and quickly quotable lines. It was the tale of real-life scammer Jordan Belfort brought to life thanks to standout performances from Leonardo DiCaprio, Jonah Hill, and Margot Robbie. The Wolf of Wall Street showcased Leonardo DiCaprio and Martin Scorsese at their best, and there are other great films out there that you can definitely enjoy. In today's video, we're going to talk about the best movies that you must check out if you like watching The Wolf of Wall Street. So without any further ado, let's begin. The Aviator, 2004. Leonardo DiCaprio has worked with Martin Scorsese, and while The Wolf of Wall Street and The Departed can be among the most celebrated, his most complete and complex performance comes in The Aviator, a stunningly realized biopic chronicling the life and times of aviation pioneer and director Howard Hughes. DiCaprio occupies the business mogul's increasingly volatile mental state as he tussles with a serious obsessive-compulsive disease that would eventually turn Hughes into a homebody. It's a beautiful movie showcasing the golden age of Hollywood while giving insight into a truly interesting figure from the period. Margin Call, 2011. The Big Short can be a popular pick when it comes to movies centered around the worldwide financial crash of 2008, but Margin Call is the less showy, more important pick in this exclusive subgenre of sorts. Taking place over a dizzying 24-hour period at an imaginary Wall Street investment bank, it chronicles the terrifying original stages of the crisis and a group of employees' doomed experiments at saving the situation. An ensemble piece starring fine turns from Zachary Quinto, Simon Baker, and Stanley Tucci. It's Jeremy Irons who steals the show as one of the firm's senior partners, learning of the unfolding havoc in a famous boardroom scene. The Social Network, 2010. David Fincher took a look at a completely different look at wrong behavior in this play at the events surrounding Facebook. The lives of the central characters are much more modest than the gangster-adjacent power of The Wolf of Wall Street, but the influence of their work and importance of their moral dubiousness is far more concerning than the culture of fraud within the financial world. The attraction of success and excessive wealth are still a part of this story, but Jesse Eisenberg's take on Mark Zuckerberg is a more scary protagonist than DiCaprio's Jordan Belfort. The Death of Stalin, 2017. Worlds don't get any more cutthroat than the culture within the greatest levels of the Soviet Union after Joseph Stalin's demise, and comedies don't get any darker than Armando Iannucci's take on the power struggle between the main members of the leader's inner circle as they assess his replacement. Steve Buscemi directs the cast as Nikita Khrushchev, Snatch Somewhere, a classic political miser from Veep or The Thick of It, and his days as a mob boss in Boardwalk Empire. And the creative cast of supporting players provides some happy scenes based around some of the bleakest subject matter from recent history. La Dolce Vita, 1960. There are limited filmmakers that Scorsese has cited as a major influence on their work than Federico Fellini, and the Italian director's 1960 masterpiece gives an interesting reference point for Scorsese's inspection of unhappiness and excess in modern life. La Dolce Vita's portrayal of the terrible side of beauty should also be a big interest to anyone excited by Scorsese's use of brilliant actors in improper circumstances in The Wolf of Wall Street. Casino, 1995. Casino is another story of greed, power, and loyalty that starts with De Niro's casino executive Sam Ace Rothstein engulfed in a ball of flames before struggling backward to clarify how he ended up there. Pesci plays as a mob enforcer, Nicky Santoro, while Sharon Stone is entitled to the biggest plaudits as Ace's distressed wife Ginger, a performance that clearly laid some of the groundwork for Margot Robbie's successful turn in The Wolf of Wall Street. The Irishman, 2019. Scorsese, De Niro, and Pesci collaborated to adapt another natural crime mafia story, but this time revolving around the hitman Frank Sheeran and his supposed interest in some of the key events of American history in the later half of the 20th century. De Niro Sheeran is much an ethical character to have sympathy for. Scorsese explores the humanity of an unashamed monster through Sheeran, and the film more than lives up to the legacy of the director's other accomplishments in the genre as well as proceeding to improve them. Alright, that's it for today's video. If you liked watching our content, please consider subscribing to our channel by clicking the subscribe button down below. Thanks for watching!